Hi Cancer, welcome to your new moon solar eclipse in Libra reading for October 14th, 2023. New moons bring in new cycles. The direction this reading is going in is the number 7, events, deception. 7 is a unique number. It can be something that you weren't expecting because Uranus is a surprising planet, right? It surprises us. And this may be an event that takes place, obviously, but there is some deception involved here. Oddly, I just finished the Gemini reading. You were the outcome, or a Cancer, right? The King of Cups card. So I don't know if you're working with a Gemini, but they have the devil with them. You might want to have a look at their reading. And, you know, it may or may not have anything to do with you, but it's kind of odd for me to see that. So mind people who are talking behind your back, obviously. Do not engage in gossip during this time, I would say. Otherwise, you could be found out. And I don't know, Cancer is a cardinal sign. Not that they won't engage in gossip, but I don't know that they're the big deceivers because it's a cardinal sign and you expect the best from yourself and those around you when you're positively aspected, right? In your balance. So that's the direction the reading is going in for the next 2 weeks to 6 months to a year because of the solar eclipse. But your focus is on the Wheel of Fortune. So again, I would not engage in deception for a year. I would give it a good year, honestly, because this is the karma card, the Wheel of Fortune. So it can come to bite you in the butt if you do. Destiny, change, fortune, cycles, and the unexpected, right? Number 7. It's exactly what I said. The Wheel of Fortune for me is sometimes you're at the top of the wheel, you can move to the bottom. If you're at the bottom of the wheel, you can move to the top. Life is a gamble. That's the Wheel of Fortune. So we're all on it. We're all riding the wheel. But it can be a change of luck. All right, so maybe this deception has already been going on, and you're ready to switch things up. You're ready to change it. That's also very possible here. Okay. Let's see what's going on. All right, you have a Queen of Cups. This is my Scorpio card. This is somebody who can be round in features. You can check their chin. They probably have a rounded face. They're quite caring people, very intense. It's Scorpio. Don't make them angry. You will catch the stinger of the Scorpio. But it takes a lot for the Queen of Cups. In fact, they often hide their emotions. They are not the king yet who has brought them into balance, but they're probably working very hard at it. They can be intuitive and psychic. They're very much a nurturing energy. Yeah, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on with this person. Well, you have 2 people here. Now you have a fiery type of person. Okay, so this is fire and water. Interesting. The Queen of Wands is associated with Leo. She is creative. She's probably very fair. By that I mean attractive. And even if she's not physically attractive, there is something about her that makes her attractive. It's probably her good humor. I think they can be quite funny, like a great host or hostess. They're very hospitable. They are, at their highest, at their best, they're magical. I don't know. I find them very interesting people. They can be sort of health related or like the health industry, so nurses, that kind of thing. Or even like nature lovers, that kind. So there's a couple of people who are very much in your atmosphere, but it's very possible that these are the people who are deceptive or talking about you or something like that. And so on a negative scale, or on negatively aspected, when they're out of balance, definitely this can be a bit of a narcissist. They can be egocentric, and they can be kind of haughty or full of themselves, really self-centered. This person can be a bit of a gossip as well, the Queen of Cups. And I think, yeah, maybe even like somebody who stirs situations up, right? The Queen of Cups. Especially if they've been done wrong. All right, we'll come back to them in a minute. You are behaving as the Eight of Cups, or okay, so this is walking away from a situation that once was a lot of fun. So maybe these were people that you used to hang out with, or you befriended at work, something like that. But the Eight of Cups is moving on. It used to be fun. They used to be great. We used to be friends, that kind of energy. And now I think I'll leave them. And the Eight of Cups is moving on, but it's moving on with a bit of a heavy heart. The thing is with the Eight of Cups is that you're moving someplace better, right? We're moving on up, like the Jeffersons. It's it can be with a heavy heart, but it's for the best. At least that's your belief in this situation. Now you have two eights. It seems to me like you have the power here. You have the strength. 8 is power, and you have two of them. And this is courage, and this is finding your inner strength, and maybe saying the things that you need to, or removing yourself from these two people, or at least one of them. It's a possibility. But also finding, like, taming the beast within, right? So these are both Leo cards. And perhaps this is your behavior or something. This is finding the courage to tame the beast within, to balance the ego. Really important here. If this is a health card, there can be some healing. So there can also be some healing situations that are coming up, or maybe you want to heal the relationship. That's also possible, and that takes some courage as well. Being honest, being forthright, asking what the problem is, that kind of energy. But it is a healing energy as well. Interesting. The outcome is the Page of Swords. Clarity. We want to find out. So indeed, maybe it's confronting them and saying, listen, why are you being deceptive? Why are you gossiping? Why are you saying these particular things? Or, where did you get the authority to take my position? That kind of energy, right? But the Page of Swords is doing detective work. So you might even be following them on social media, or, spying somehow. This is definitely my detective card. The thing is, he's looking for answers, right, to those questions that are the clouds in his mind. He's trying to figure out what is going on here. Page of Swords is associated with Taurus for me. But he works very, very hard to answer those questions in his mind. Females, the Empress. Okay. This is the Mother card. It's nature, it's nurture, and it's abundance. It's also creativity. It can be pregnancy. It can be giving birth. And maybe you're giving birth to a Page of Swords. Okay, let's get some more information here and pull this thing together. Choices. The Lovers offers choice. For some, maybe you were not the person they chose to hang out with, the person that got the job. Maybe because it's deception, somebody has influenced a choice. So maybe one of these is the boss and the other one's saying, oh no, don't hire her, she's whatever, whatever, or don't promote her, that kind of energy, right? But there's choice with the Lovers. And the thing about the choice card is that this is also related to Gemini. And Gemini had this card as well. I think they had it here. But in any case, this is a choice between something very mundane and something a little more lofty, right? He's looking at her with lust, or the equivalent to, I don't know, a lower energy of love, but this is the higher energy of love. This is the unconditional love, okay? And so you have the choice between something lower or something a little bit higher vibrating, higher frequency, a loftier choice, a loftier energy. Maybe you're seeing a couple of people, right? Maybe you're dating a couple of people and you have to make a choice. One finds out about the other one. Deception, right? Maybe you are married and you took on a lover. It's also possible here. And you have to make a choice between two of the people that are indicated here. This is another card of moving on. Maybe you're one of the choices, right? The Queen of Cups could come in as a Cancer card, or a water sign, right? And if you weren't the choice, or even if you were and you said, I don't care, I don't want to be a choice for anybody, I'm moving on, taking the courage, the inner strength to say, well, I don't need either one of you, or I don't want to even be a choice, I'm moving on. Both of these cards, the 8 and the 6, are moving on. Both of them with a bit of a heavy heart. This one is more emotional and this is more mental. But this is moving to calmer emotional waters where you can kind of see the situation for what it was, right? The 5 of Swords was that drama that played out, but the 6 of Swords is saying, all right, I'm taking myself out of the drama. I'm going to find a place where I can quiet my mind and really look at the situation from a very logical standpoint and bring balance back into the situation, because it's the number 6, right? And 6 is about balance. Nice. Well, I mean, I don't know. This is very much, for somebody out there, there's pregnancy here without a doubt. Because you have the Mother card, you have the 2 children, right? The Page of Swords and the Sun. The Sun is a rebirth card, but it's also being in the spotlight. It's creative as well. It is healing, and you have 2 healing cards here, so you can be healing from this situation. But you can also, maybe you are pregnant, maybe you want to be pregnant, maybe you want to be in a situation where you can be pregnant, give birth, have a child. Maybe that's your objective, and the choice was that they didn't want one, something like that. But there are a lot of people, so I want to keep it fairly general, but I do want to give you some examples. But it is a healing energy. It's a rebirth. It's feeling social again, right? Leaving the situation, going to where your real friends are. If these people were the deceivers and the gossipers and whatever, you have people who do love you and want to nurture you and, think better of you, that kind of energy. But it's a really nice card, the Sun, to end. As the Empress, maybe you get away to nature, because, first of all, nature will always reset your clock and you'll always feel better when you're in nature. It never fails. And so maybe that's something here as well. But you can be put in a spotlight. The sun is sociability. It's feeling good again. So taking yourself out of the situation or away from these people or whatever, you just feel better. It's the right thing to do because you just feel better. What does Spirit want you to know? You have the Four of Cups. It's a contemplative card. It is the moon in Cancer. It reads contemplation and negatively aspected. I don't think that's negative, but it's motivation. So it depends, right, what your motivation is. If it's deceptive, then that can be negative, but I don't really see it as negative. Apathy, spark, disillusion, or re-energized. That's what reads here. For me, the Four of Cups definitely means that there is some dissatisfaction with something, and you're being given the opportunity to change it up. You're being offered a fourth cup to fill it with what it is that you want. And it seems to me that that's exactly what happens here with that Page of Swords, the Sun card, and the Empress. It just feels to me like things get better once you do that. Okay? I am going to pull one more for this. I don't know why, but I'm going to. For this first column. Yeah. So you have the father and the mother here. You have the pair. So people in authority. If it was work, it's people in authority. If it's home, it can be your husband or it can be father figure, but somebody who thinks they are in authority. All right, I'm going to leave it. Thank you for listening. I hope this has been helpful. I'll return in 2 weeks with a full moon reading. And like I said, this can be from 2 weeks to 6 months to a year because of that solar eclipse. Thank you for listening. I do dailies. Take good care. Thank you. I much appreciate your time.